Hello everyone, here in this video I'm going to show you that how you can integrate PayPal credit debit card buttons in your Shopify store. This video is specific for Heritage theme. If you have any other theme, then you can explore the playlist of the videos for different themes which I have already created. So I will be adding the link below in the description so you can follow that. So let me firstly tell you the benefit of this feature. So if you have international customers, then definitely you have one of the problem of accepting the payments, because in that case you only have the option of receiving payments through PayPal, and there are many customers who don't have PayPal account. So at that moment we need an alternate, and that alternate is accepting the payments through credit or debit card. So PayPal is already providing this feature, so I will show you step by step that how you can integrate this into your Shopify store. So here on my screen you can see that I have installed Heritage theme. We will be following the documentation. I have given the link below in the description. So once you are clicking on that link and downloading the code, you will be getting all these files here. And let me open up documentation-code.txt. Inside of this file, I have already given all the steps which we are going to follow in this video. Now the first step is that go to Shopify dashboard, click on themes, click on edit code, and then click on snippets. So basically we are here, and you can see that we have clicked on online store, then clicked on themes, and then we have to click on edit code. But before that you need to duplicate this theme so that you should have a backup version of this theme. Once you duplicate it, then again click on edit code. Here you can see that we have some folders. We need to click on snippets. And then after go back to the documentation again, and the second step is create new snippet PayPal-thankyou.liquid. So let me copy this name of the file and then click on new file and paste that name here and then press enter key. In that way you will able to create an empty file. So in this empty snippet file we are going to paste the attached code, which is here PayPal-thankyou.txt. So you need to copy this complete code from here and then paste it inside of this empty file, and then save the changes and close this file. Again go back to the documentation. We have the third step, which is create new snippet file PayPal-buttons-code.liquid. So let me copy this name from here, go back in the same way, click on snippets, click on new file, paste that name here and then press enter key, and in that way again we have another new snippet file which is empty right now. So we need to paste the code which I have already attached. So PayPal credit card-code.txt. So let me copy the code from here, then go back and paste it right here. So once you pasted that code, then you can actually save the changes and then again go back to the documentation. We have the fourth step, which is replace client ID with live client ID of your PayPal. So basically this is the ID which is inside of your PayPal account. So how you will be finding it? I have already given the link of the video, so you can follow that video guide and you will able to get live client ID. We have two types of IDs. One is sandbox and another is live client ID. Sandbox is for the testing purpose and live client ID is for the real transactions. So we need live client ID. Once you are copying that client ID, the purpose of this client ID is to connect our Shopify with PayPal. Alright, so once you copied that client ID, then go back to this file, and here you can see that we have client ID equals to this ID. So I have added a test client ID right here, but in your case you need to replace it with your live client ID. So you need to remove it and paste the actual client ID of your PayPal. But right now I am adding a test client ID, and then you can actually save the changes. Once the changes are saved, then again go back to the documentation. We have the fifth step, which is you can update the currency if you want to. So here we have an option of currency update. Right now I have added US dollar. If you have any other currency, for say example you have euro, so you need to add that currency code here, EUR. So there are so many currencies, so make sure that that currency must be supported by PayPal. So then you again need to update and save the changes and go back to the documentation. We have the sixth step, which is go to snippets, open cart-summary.liquid and find checkout button. So that means we have to go back here inside of snippets. We have cart-summary.liquid and inside of it we need to find checkout So using Control F, you need to find it and it will be highlighted like this. So basically this is a checkout button, and below it we are going to include a code, which is this line of code. So let me copy it, go back here, paste it, and basically this is the SAM file which we have created earlier. So that file is included into this cart summary.liquid, and then you need to save the changes. Again, go back, we have the 7th step, which is go to themes, click on customize, click on settings, click on cart, and then change cart type to page. So basically we are going to change the cart type. So let me show you how you will do. Go back to the dashboard, click on customize, then click on this setting, and here we have cart. Then you need to select page, and then you need to save the changes. Once you are done, then again go back to the documentation. We have the 8th step, which is go to assets, open component-cart-items.js and find update quantity function. So basically we are going back here, click on assets, scroll a little bit down, and you will see component-cart-items.js, and inside of this you need to find this line of code. So let me copy it using Control F. You can see that this is a function, and inside of this function we have another function which we are going to find it in a while. Let me show you. So this is a function call which we need to find it. So let me use Control F, and here you can see that it is highlighted right here. So this highlighted code is inside of this function which we earlier found. So above it we are going to paste few lines of code. So these are the 3 lines of code which we are going to copy and then paste it above this line, and then after you can save the changes. Now we have final step, which is the 9th step. Go to theme.liquid, find close body tag and paste the code above it. So let me show you. Go back here. Here we have layout, click on theme.liquid, scroll it to the bottom, and we have close body tag, and just above it we are going to paste this line of code. So let me paste it just above body tag and then save the changes. So this is a thank you page which we actually created in step number 2. So that thank you page included inside of theme.liquid, and that's it. Now you need to go back to the dashboard, and then after you can actually preview the changes. So here we have the home page, and now let me scroll a little bit down, and here we have, for example, this product. So I am clicking on that, and then after you can click on add to cart, click on cart icon, and here we go. You can see that we have PayPal button and then debit or credit card button. In case you don't want this yellow PayPal button, so you can remove it by clicking on this PayPal buttons -cart.liquid, scroll a little bit down, and here you can see we have funding sources. So inside of this bracket you can see paypal.funding.paypal and then comma. So you need to remove it and then save the changes, and again you need to refresh this page, and here you can see that yellow button has been removed, but right now I need it, so I am going to undo the changes and then again save the changes, then refresh it. So here we have that yellow button. Let me do the testing. So for that testing you need to click on debit or credit card button, and then it will actually open up a form. Here you can see that I need to add email ID, then you need to add card details. So for card details I have these card details. Let me copy and then paste it, and then we have expiry details, so put it right here. Then we have CSC number, and then we have to add our shipping details. So for example I am adding all my details here. So these are the test details. Let me choose a state, Florida. We have zip code, and then we have the phone number. So let me copy it, and then you can actually paste that. And here we have a checkbox which is representing that if your billing address is similar to shipping address or not. If not, then you can uncheck this, and below it we have a different shipping address. So you can fill that details here. And right now I am interested to keep it SAM, like shipping and billing. So I need to check this box again, and then click on pay button. Here we go. Now you can see that we have successful transaction, and here we have the confirmation pop-up where we have confirmation ID, we have thank you, and then the order is confirmed, contact details, shipping address and all. The amount will be transferred to your PayPal. So in that way, whatever information related to your product, so that will be collected inside the PayPal receipt. So make sure that you should follow all the steps, and then after you will see that this kind of confirmation pop-up you will be getting. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new on this channel, then please subscribe this channel. Also like this video. If you have any issues related to this, you can ask me. I will help you out in that. So thank you. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. So thank you once again. See you in the next video.